I don't talk about boxing exclusively. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Sometimes I talk about diet. Diet. The meaning of the word is twofold. We'll look at number 2 for the time being. A special course of food to which one restricts oneself. A special course of food to which one restricts oneself. Interestingly enough, when it comes to the verb to diet, there's only one meaning, and that is in accordance with the to restrict oneself to small amounts or special kinds of food in order to lose weight. But more so these days, really, without the in order to lose weight part. People who restrict their diet themselves to a diet. Yeah? Now I know the scientists have decided to name all of us normal people who don't have any ideology when it comes to what we eat. They've come up with a name, or they use the same name to describe us. But again, seeing as there isn't a verb that corresponds, or the verb diet, to diet, doesn't correspond to the first and foremost supposedly meaning of the noun diet, I have a problem with that. In other words, if the secondary or one of the meanings of diet is a special course of food to which one restricts oneself, and we have a verb that corresponds to that, why doesn't diet to diet correspond to the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats, or the primary definition supposedly of the word diet? And if we were to find what that verb is, what would it be? To eat. Seems a little bit contrived to me. We don't have to agree. We eat naturally. Well, we eat naturally because it makes sense for a whole bunch of reasons that I don't feel like getting into right now. It's just something we do without really thinking about it anymore. We just do it because it's always been done that way, and it's gotten us this far. It's not really a diet. It's food. It's what we eat. It's not an ideology. It's not somebody mostly just imagining a reason for why they should take something out of their food. And then they do it. It's just an ideology. Yeah, okay, there's some science to it always, some studies that say this or that. Mostly shit you just hear on TV. You don't really read these studies critically anyway. So, yet again, once again, you have normal people and ideologues on a diet. I hope I've done a good enough job of saying what I wanted to say. And now that I have, let's look at some of these diets. And I'm sure there are tons more than what I'm going to talk about, but we'll try to go in order of magnitude of elimination. So you got, once again, or thrice again by now maybe, normal people who just eat. And then you have vegetarians, people who don't eat meat. And then vegans, and then maybe raw vegans, and then fruitarians, and then breatharians. Diet. Where does it lead to? I'm sure a lot of you know already. Thank you for listening.